If you've ever asked yourself, why do we go to space? We have 800 students able to tell you now that their experiments that they built and flew have gone to space. The New Mexico Space Grant Consortium's Student Launch Program provides annual access to space for student experiments from Spaceport America. This is a very unique program, and the reason that we provide annual access to space for student experiments is to help them understand, and their teachers and our communities, what it is about the space industry that we want to bring into the classroom of 2011. Why do we go to space? We want to learn. There's lots we can learn, but we're also creating a new space industry. At the end of the shuttle program, we have a consumer space industry we are building. I want our students to learn this is their industry, this is their future. We can work together to bring the space community into the classroom now. Spaceport America is very, very accessible. This is a very good opportunity. Annual access to space, we hope, will evolve into monthly access to space as Virgin Galactic becomes operational, and daily access to space. Someday, soon, we will fly more people a month to space from Spaceport America than it took NASA 60 years to fly since we started the space program.
The student launch program is fantastic. I mean, and this is my first year of this, and to see 800 students here today, and the excitement in, having built their payloads over the course of the last year, and then seeing them flown on a rocket, and now being able to take them off and look at, see, and analyze their experiments, is just, the excitement in the crowd is just fabulous. And to me, this is what it's all about.
To me, it feels like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, because how often do people get to say, oh yeah, my project's been in space.
My experiment's up in space.
Yeah,
yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's really what we're trying to do here, is inspire these young students to want to get education in engineering and science and mathematics, and seek out careers working as launch crews, as payload designers, as rocket engineers. That's really the whole objective of the educational program.
Today means to me the culmination of everything we're working for. It means to me that students have the opportunity to see that they can be hands-on, that they can do it, that it's not just other people, other places doing all of these things. They all started somewhere, and they can start here today and become, what culminated today. So it's a big deal for all of us.
Well, our experiment was basically a wood square with a magnet and graphite on the top, and it levitates. And we were going to see if the thrust of the rocket would change the movement of the levitation of the graphite, or would actually in the zero gravity point make it move. That was the experiment.
Stand by for terminal count at T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fire. Beacon and in. Crossing and left. Plus 10. Plus 10. We're going to first good track.
The student launch of the New Mexico Space Grant, they gave me an opportunity to take part in this, and really gave me insight into the career that I was curious about and that I really want to pursue. It just gave me so many doors that I can open and go into and expand what I want to do.
It was like getting into science on a different level, because normally I was like, I didn't care about science, but then I took this class and I was like, whoa, this is cool. And so I started to like science.
New Mexico Space Grant is great. They believe in what they're doing. They have very unique resources, of course, with Spaceport America being in their backyard, and so the students get a really unique opportunity to have that.
It was really good, and I'm really happy that New Mexico Space Grant does this for our high school to allow students to be involved in the project.
here we are today, you know, seeing the fruits of the teachers' labor, the students' labor, and the advisors' labor. And I have to really give credit to the New Mexico Space Grant, because they've even partnered with other NASA programs like the SEMA project and things of that sort. And oftentimes they're held up as an example of, you know, talk to the New Mexico Space Grant, you know, like caucus with them, get some ideas from them. So they are one of our go-to groups as far as working in the STEM arena.
In the daily grind of getting the spaceport built, to come out here and see the enthusiasm of these kids getting up at 2 in the morning and coming out here in the middle of the desert and choking down the dust as we drove on these desert drought roads. It was great to see them and the excitement, and to see them cheer when the rocket launched and they saw their experiments go into space. It's something that I honestly wouldn't have thought I'd have ever seen until we got involved in this educational aspect of the spaceport.
Just want to say on behalf of Galactic, congratulations to all the students. I was so impressed. So give yourselves a round of applause. You know, I think we're all trying to do the same thing here, which is to get to space and to explore space. And I think what you guys did is just a fantastic thing. I mean, very few students have the ability to send stuff into space, and you guys have an amazing privilege. So thanks to Pat and everybody who's done this, and I'm so impressed with the experiments that you guys built. Incredible stuff. You guys are you know, going to be the scientists and the physicists and the engineers of the future that are going to be building the spaceship 3s and 4s and 5s that will be flying out of here down the road.